This is based on my 3 years living in Paris, and I changed the names of everyone in the book to protect the guilty. Speaking of names, my lover is called Jean-Loup, and Loup in French means wolf. So he's also known as the wolf, among other euphemisms. And the part I'm going to read today is when his brother moves in with us, Pierre. So let's get down to it. Your brother's back, I announced after I regained my breath. And guess what? Uh-oh. Pout sprout alert. The wolf did not like 20 questions. He took a shower. No. I think some of your diplomacy is rubbing off on me. Never, he exclaimed. Then he grabbed my hand and placed it on his cock. But you can always rub off this. Never, I laughed, squeezing his big, thick prick. We'd probably have had sex right there in the kitchen if we'd been alone. Instead, the two of us hightailed it to the bedroom. Faster than a New York minute, the Frenchman ripped off his clothes, then helped me remove the rest of mine. Pushing me onto the bed, he covered my body with his. My flesh burned. His meaty tongue dug into my mouth. I sucked it as I would his cock. Midway through our torrid tussling, Pierre knocked on the door. He whined something in French, but I was too consumed with lust to make out or even care what he said. A muffled merde around my nipple, then Jean-Loup tore his lips away and yelled to his brother. Pierre retorted sharply. Before the wolf could respond, I encircled his hot cock with my fingers, squeezing, releasing, kneading, and stroking. I massaged the pliant prick trapped within my fist. After guiding my prodigious prisoner to the dewed lips of my cunt, I set him free. Thrusting himself into my scorching center, the wolf growled. Sharp rapping on the door was followed by an outburst from Pierre. The wolf growled again, this time at his brother. The two males began to shout at one another. I wrapped my legs, which had been pointing toward the ceiling, around my lover's waist and squeezed my thighs together hard. This maneuver brought a temporary halt to the war of words, but I could only keep up the pressure for so long. The moment I released my python grip, Jean-Loup deftly flipped me onto my belly. Covering my body with sweat, slick skin, he entered me from behind. His hands slid beneath me, pillowing my breasts in their palms. The debate with his brother seemed to energize the wolf. He drove himself deeply inside me, again, again, and again, with long, powerful strokes. The hot walls of my cunt pulsed around his plunging prick. I melted away, mute partner in this verbal menage a trois. Thank you. Think of it as a Dr. Seuss for adults. And as Rachel said, it comes with a guarantee that it will put twinkles in your eyes and sparkles in your pants. So, let me find, here's an illustration. Okay. Craving some clean country air, I drove to an out-of-state fair, and surveying the lay of the land, was approached by a virile young hand. Thinking I'd come to no harm, I followed him out to his farm. In the midst of a garden bucolic, we seductively started to frolic. I showed him 2 luscious tomatoes. He proudly displayed his potatoes. His cucumber bursting with seeds. fulfilled my nutritional needs. While plowing my lush vegetation, he taught me about crop rotation. We rolled 30 times in the clover and just couldn't wait to start over.
Yeah.
Can I read another one?
Yeah.
Love it.
Guess what this man does?
I don't know.
Okay, you'll figure it out. Peering into my swollen mouth, said the dentist, that tooth must come out. After further reclining the chair, he gassed me till I didn't care. To ensure I would feel no pain, he injected some Novocaine. Very good. For you, I will do my best. Then he placed his hand on my breast. Your enamel appears plaque-free, crooned the tooth man, parting my knees. The moment he pulled out his drill, its dimensions gave me a thrill. You know, you're a femme fatale, he cooed, rooting in my canal. In spite of the man's depravity, he certainly filled my cavity.